My friend Jane Benkendorf, always was bubbly and fun to be with. We had many conversations, often went to breakfast after church, and I even helped her once get her community garden plot started. She had ups and downs, concerns and frustrations. We commiserated about all the stories and just laughed about it. I was shocked to learn that Jane suffered from depression. At a certain point after the pandemic, Jane kind of pushed me away. I sensed she thought I was kind of a goof and that I annoyed her. I thought we were having a good time in this lifetime. Now I find out we were depressed. Jane's gone now, and I'm still kind of a goof, and some people still find me annoying. Welcome. Welcome to Sunday Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith at Sunday Coffee Hour. We talk about everything and nothing. This Sunday, we talked about nuclear delivery systems, systemic religion, eye surgery, and eschatology. The readings at Washington National Cathedral were from Daniel. The four winds of heaven blow in different directions, but it's the same spirit that moves us. And from Ephesians, in Christ we have our inheritance. The gospel reading was from Luke. Christ wasn't into prophets, but we are. It's all tit for tat. At Washington National Cathedral, the sermon was by Jan Cope. We have All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. The saints are people who do amazing things, and the souls is everybody else. The only way we can honor a gift is by giving it away. Some have more to give, and some have more to give away. Grace isn't an insurance policy. It allows us to commit to things that matter, regardless of the consequences. Will we seek and serve Christ in all people? It's not about who we are, it's about who God is. Christ is concerned for the poor, the hungry, and the afflicted. But what about us? We're at a critical juncture. We need to decide between paying our rent and buying food. The statistics paint a grim picture. It's our statistics, not God's statistics. How do we respond to our statistics through the lens of God? How about doing something like writing a check or volunteering to serve? That's seeing Christ in all people. We are God's hands and feet in the world, and we can do this together with God's help. Grant that we may sing with our lips and believe in our hearts. And what we believe in our hearts, we exemplify with our actions. The sermon at St. James Cathedral was by Lisa Hackney James. Lisa said she was glad to be back from her pilgrimage in Spain, walking the path of the Camino de Santiago. She said she learned there's a difference between talking about getting exercise and actually getting exercise. All Saints' Day means celebrating all the known saints and all souls, the people known for ecclesiastical greatness and the regular run-of-the-mill dead people. In life and death, we have a hierarchy. Lisa said the group from St. James followed the pilgrimage of the St. James in Spain and then encountered hospitality of saints along the journey that truly made it all possible. Without ordinary people extending hospitality to strangers, we'd all be lost on our journey. Lisa said on her trip, people from home sent photos and videos on her phone of what was going on back here at home. Distressing videos of illegal immigrant children being dragged out of classrooms and families being separated and deported. Also, videos of people protesting, pushing back with anger and physical opposition with a strong voice. Lisa said, we're all searching for a response. A response is needed, but we don't quite know what it should be. Reflecting on the strong voice we're experiencing, Lisa said, although it's a strong voice, it occurred to her it's not the voice of God's people. None of us want to flunk out of religious life in this lifetime. Christ is what Christianity is all about, not us. We don't have to look for another way. We just need to look to the way. Talking about helping those in distress and actually encountering and helping those people is a different matter. When it's real, there is a response. There is no clear path sometimes. Mutual contempt and hatred is a strong voice, but it's not the voice of God's people. Do to others what you would have them do to you. Spew anger, vitriol, and hatred and love. Go and do likewise, offering hospitality to those on the journey. Jane Benkendorf was a lovely person. I always enjoyed her company. When I learned she died this fall, I was shocked. I had many conversations with Jane and went to breakfast and indeed helped her with her garden plot. Many, many stories and 1,000 acts of kindness I personally witnessed from Jane. I never had any idea Jane struggled with depression. At one point after the pandemic, she kind of distanced herself from me and pushed me away. I sensed she thought I was kind of a goof and that I annoyed her. In the eulogy by Jane's sister at Jane's funeral, I heard the pledge by Jane's sister to champion the understanding of depression and supporting those who struggle with it. I certainly want Jane's sister to know that she doesn't need to champion that cause all alone. All of us who know Jane will be more aware of this and carry her memory forward. Jane's sister gave a good message, well presented. During the 60th anniversary of Sound of Music, it was apparently never a popular musical film or production in Austria. Most people there have never seen the film or the Broadway production because they assumed it didn't reflect well on them. None of us want to be on the wrong side of any story. Jesus told a lot of stories, and many of them didn't reflect very well on the people around him. The point wasn't to turn people off, it was to bring them to life and bring them to light. There are a lot of strong voices in the world today, and a lot of it does not reflect well on any of us. There is a strong voice and the voice of God's people. Both are telling a story. In The Sound of Music, they cross over the Alps to find freedom. In the real story, they took a train. Doesn't matter which voice you're listening to, God is pulling up the tent stakes in this life and raising a tent in the next one. It doesn't matter how you cross over, as long as you do so. If you'd like to join us at Sunday Coffee Hour, Sunday Coffee Hour is every Sunday at 12 noon Central Time on Zoom. I'll include my email in the description of this video. Be happy to send you an invitation. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.